This is the Clubhouse, and it's closed for remodeling right now, really, except for the restaurant.
Yes.
Which is, we could go up there, couldn't we?
They're having a bad habit here on the...
What? They're having who?
Bad habit.
I saw that. I got to tell you, talking about a bad habit, that's become our bad habit, isn't it? This is a rock band, bunch of 20-somethings that play the music we love, and I bet those doors are shut. I'm sorry. Oh no, they're not. Bingo. Let's step on in. Yeah. But bad habit. Just wonderful guys. Obviously, the pro shop is closed while they're remodeling the building, and this is the downstairs bathrooms and changing rooms. There's showers in here. At the time, think of it 30 years ago. This was the bomb.
It was.
This was really a nice place. I used to come here from Little Rock, and I would come down here and get me a chair. They had a maroon colored chair they always had here, several chairs, and sit and steal some Wi-Fi and do my work and think, this is absolute heaven. By the way, that's the stairs that go upstairs to the restaurant. And for those of you that don't know, this is the panoramic view from the bottom floor. You know, they had big willows out here they cut down not too long ago. Remember that?
I remember that.
Yeah. And I just thought that was kind of sad. I like the willows. Oh, Chad Bowers. He plays over at, that Chad Bowers band plays over at Kara's Meat, just outside on 7.
Yeah, love Kara's.
Hey guys, can we come through and just do a sweep real quick?
Yeah, go for it.
Thank you. And what is the name of the, is this Balboa Club restaurant? Oh, not restaurant, but the bar? Hey.
Hi, how are you?
Hey, doing great. We're just saying hi. Y'all aren't in the witness relocation program, are you?
No.
Well, let me put it this way. You weren't in the witness relocation program, were you?
What are we doing?
We're just doing a little video for a podcast real quick.
Oh.
This is the dance floor?
Yeah. I don't know if you know, but now when Bad Habit's here, I've seen you cut a mean rug, and I am dangerous on the dance floor. I will hurt myself or somebody. This used to be screened in. They've changed this.
For the love of God.
You remember that?
Yes.
This is screened in, and I used to bring my puppy in here, and we'd sit and have a burger.
This is where the people can go outside and smoke.
So that's the smoking area for the smokers among us. And a lot of fun. This has been a place for a long time. And Bad Habits coming here when?
July 5th. I've already got my reservation.
So, you've got your reservations? Yeah, you have the moral high ground because I don't.
Me and
You
my
have reservations?
No, we're good. We're leaving
I
good.
do. I've already got them.
All right, 1, 2.
Yeah, you know, and with the Beehive closed, that was kind of the go-to for Bad Habit.
Oh.
I don't know what to say there. I don't even know where to begin. The Beehive is such a great possible venue, and it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work, that's all you can say. And cash, I think.
Yeah.
So as we come up, now we're coming in kind of backwards here. The bottom line is over here, this is the grand entrance for the Balboa Club. And the restrooms are that way, and then the golf department is right ahead, and then Discovery Center downstairs where we were. Last time I was here, there was lots of chairs here and such, but this is really cool.
Yeah, they used to have this as kind of a dining area, and now dining's more in here.
Let's look over the back deck. This is always such a great view.
It's beautiful.
Love it, love it, love it. And actually, I'm going to give you a hint. I actually have a great drone shot where I go backwards from here. There was a lady sitting out here. She never saw the drone, so I will insert that photo about now. And by the way, when I come out here, one of the few places I let my puppy off the leash, and he chases the geese away, and nobody...
I can imagine. I can imagine.
I had one guy ask me one time, he said, "Can I borrow your dog?" I'm like, He hates the geese too. No, I hate the geese. I love the geese.
Yes.
I don't like what they leave.
Exactly.
The mayor of Maumelle, when I interviewed him 25 years ago, said, "They are, quote, and I'm quoting, wings."
There you go. Is that thing off?
No.
I like to call them winged cockroaches.
Do what?
Winged cockroaches.
Winged cockroaches. Yeah, I've never been to this site. And by the way, I do know, and I have been up here and shot this, The kitchen up here is biblically big. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The kitchen's bigger than most houses. It's enormous. They're doing lawnmowers? What the heck? Look here. Hey. We're just shooting a little podcast video. Thank you. Nobody here in the witness relocation program, right? Okay, just making sure. Wow, this is really nice. And more of the views. So this is a private room here? Wow.
Or maybe they can open it for overflow, like on weekends or whatever. Very nice. Look at all the TVs.
I'd find that little corner back there and just stare out over the golf course a while. And I guess the golf course has been closed, what, 5 or 6 months? And
Been a while.
I asked Ken how long it's going to be, and he was like, it's going to be a while. Don't know. He said, no comment. So there's no comment how long it's going to be and how long it's going to take, and I understand. Yeah, I remember coming out here when I was working my tail feathers to the bone, and I had a big computer store in Little Rock. And I remember coming out here and nobody called me, nobody needed me, nobody had a crisis. I could do my paperwork. Yeah, it was pretty tolerable, as this whole place is. This is just beautiful.
Comfy that is. That's
Yeah. So here, hang on one second.
There you go. See this? Here goes the realtor in me.
Yeah. Do what? There's the realtor in you decorating things. So, I made a video the other day, and Diane said, "You're too close." And I said, "Well, no, I can back up the." She said, "No, you're too close to the subject." And I said, "Okay, hey." I said, "What do you mean too close to the subject?" She said, "Can people use that lake? Can you swim in the lake? Can you?" And she started asking me the 5 Mile High questions that you and I kind of skip over. Do I have to pay to be a member to come to the Balboa Club?
No, you don't.
What do we do? Let me get it a little closer here, so we're here in a more sight. So what do we have to do?
So you make your reservations obviously you're not going to play golf right now, but you can come to the clubhouse and enjoy an evening out with a beer and a burger in there, or you can go down to the lounge. So there's a lot of things you can do without any additional memberships.
Well, where I'm going with that is that as soon as you buy a property in Hot Springs Village, you're a member, and it is a POA, not an HOA. It is a property owners association. So if you own a piece of property, a vacant lot, whatever, you have every right to come in here as much as anybody else.
Absolutely.
So how do I get to have dinner at a private exclusive club? Just be a member and pay your dues.
Yeah, you got to do that. They expect that.
What is the deal with this, right? God, it's like pay taxes, pay your dues. Dues for a vacant lot are $50 and change.
Yeah.
Dues for a home, I take that back. Dues for a property that has a water meter on it. Right?
An improved lot.
Right, 110?
113.
113. I just lived here.
And change, yeah.
And change. I just have.
You probably have it on an auto withdrawal and you don't look at it monthly.
She might be right.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
And that's what most people do.
Yeah.
That's what most people do. So if I was going to come here, the locals, that way, if you're a visitor, if you're an Airbnb visitor or something like that, you're going to come to the East Gate, which is way down by Granada and Isabella, or you're going to come through the West Gate, which is over by Jesseville and the McDonald's and Walmart and all that. But if you came here and you were a local, how would you get here? What's the best way?
Balearic and Balboa.
And or is that Goose Pond right over here?
Yeah.
Is it Goose Pond? It's Goose Pond. I get Goose Pond and
And you
Railroad.
look for the big sign that says Balboa.
And as we've talked about, you can see this is a very grand building. It's going to be great.
It's beautiful.
Jeff Atkins and I, once again, 5 Mile High View, don't explain enough, Dennis. Jeff and I and Diana have real close to 300 vacant lots, okay? And we pay those dues every month. Jeff does. I'm the guy that rounds up the money. And on this golf course alone, I think we have 11 or 12. And then there's onesie-twosies that I own and Jeff owns and whatever. But when this golf course opens back up, and I'm pretty sure they're going to repave the cart paths and they're going to redo the grass, why would you do millions and millions of irrigation improvement if you're not going to finish it up, you know? This is going to be the gym it once was, I believe.
Oh, absolutely. It's going to be the place to be. It really is. And especially for homeowners close to those two gates.
Yeah.
You know, you can be in and out if you're working or if you need to go to Hot Springs or Little Rock frequently, get to the airport, that kind of thing. You're super close to the gates.
It really is. And but you know, I hadn't thought about it from this way. You can run over to the Balboa gate a little further away. You go this way to the mail route gate, or the Goose Pond route, Danville. And it's just easy in and out. It really is.
Yeah.
And you know, there's a lot to be said about Mid-Village too. We've talked about that.
Yeah. Just
what do
10
you
minutes
like?
to the Balboa public beach.
Oh, really? To the big Balboa Lake and beach.
And
920 acres, I believe.
that's right. And I can be, since I'm on the road a lot, I can be on the east side in 10 minutes, and I can be on the west side 12 minutes. You know, a little bit further to the west side, but yeah.
Yeah. It's very, very Mid-Village. And, you know, I personally said, and this was just my comment, I think what happened was Cooper was building right in here. They were building so fast. They were building. They built this, they built Balboa Road, and then they built Balboa Lake, and you got a 920-acre lake with hundreds of new homes you're going to put on there. In the occasional area, there may or may not have been a growth stretch mark, a little, maybe. Is that a fair analysis?
Maybe.
Because it was really moving. It was really moving.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember the number. Somebody had said one time that in the boom, and by the way, Mr. Cooper, John A. Cooper I, that was an attorney in West Memphis, he is in the Arkansas Business Hall of Fame as the guy who invented the 3-day, 2-night staycation for the 90-minute tour. It was never 3 days and 2 nights. It was never 90 minutes, but it brought, I think at one point, in their height around this time, they brought in nearly 1 million people a year.
Wow.
So if you break that down, that's like 5,000. Anyway, it was a lot.
That's a lot of people.
It's a lot of people. Ernie Deaton, one of the original engineers here in the village, said that he remembered they were building Lake Balboa, and salesmen in Cadillacs and Buicks were driving people around down in this dust bowl while they've got big excavators digging out the bottom of the lake. And it was quite the place. Oh, I can't wait. This is going to be awesome. Here, let me spin around here real quick.
John Daly's here.
Yeah, well, he's usually sloshed, isn't he?
Well, he's in the right place.
Here, let me show people what this is like real quick. That chandelier, wow. Beautiful area, and then there's more. You know, it's funny, and here, let's step out again if we can. And we talked about this a little earlier. So many times, stinking geese. Here, let me put this up here. I see a lot of editing in my future. Okay, over here if you would.
Okay.
There we go, there we
All
go,
right.
there we go, there we go. And tip it down so we're not so much sky. Up and coming. What exactly does that mean to you? You got that look in your eyes like,
Well, it can mean a couple things. Up and coming would be a brand new area, like the area over by the Glazy Poe gate.
Yeah, a lot of new development there.
New development, so that's what I would consider up and coming. And then you have the kind of redevelopment areas, more like this, which could also be up and coming. So.
A lot of times when I hear the term up and coming in a major city, they mean, boy, it was kind of rough, but new money's coming in or something like that. And this has never been really rough. It just, maybe a little neglect, maybe. And some of these houses across the pond and whatever, this is just absolutely beautiful. I love this area.
A lot of huge homes over here, 4,000 square footers and that kind of thing. So that's not for everybody, obviously. They're retiring and downsizing, they don't want the bigger houses. But a lot of people are buying them and refurbishing them, and they love it. I mean, why wouldn't? What's not
Well, you
to
could
love?
rent out the bottom as an Airbnb if you wanted
could,
to.
or a potential for maybe a family member or
Mother-in-law
a
or something like
caretaker,
that.
mother-in-law, all kinds of things.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, the beige one right across there, I've been in that one. And I want to say this one right here with the blue pots. There was an estate sale there probably 3 or 4 years ago. And we walked in, and Dodie was doing the treasures and teapots. She had every window, every door, everything opened, and the smell of smoke would still just knock you down. I mean, that's the reality, people. It is. That's just what happens sometimes. And that said, it wasn't awful. It wasn't horrible. But I remember looking. Diane opened the one of the folding accordion doors on the closet, and you could see a line where the nicotine had stopped on the. Am I telling you anything? I'm telling you, right? Well, you say, well, gee, Dennis, what would you do? Well, apparently you gut it. And you rebuild it, and you make it a beautiful home. And
take the popcorn down and all that.
What was the deal about really big homes here? Do you have any idea why they did that?
I don't have any idea why.
Well, I will tell you. Here's where I go. Remember we had the building about talking about the blocks. You know. A lot of it. If you don't have a perfectly flat lot, a walkout is the best solution.
Absolutely.
Well, now your 2,000 square foot house just became a 4,000 square foot house, provided you did the drainage and the French drain correctly.
Yes.
But I think a lot of times it was just easier to convert that bottom space and just say, okay, well, it's available if we need it. Who was I talking to yesterday? I was talking to a guy from out of town, and he was telling me a story. Oh, yeah. He said that his parents had lived in Iowa, and they moved down here, bought a big house, bought a pontoon boat on the lake, beautiful, huge house, because all the grandkids were going to come visit. All the grandkids were going to come visit. And I thought, oh, I've heard this story. I've heard this story. One way or another, I've heard this story. And he said they didn't even know how to swim, but they had a pontoon boat on the lake, and they were not lake people to speak of. And he said, sure enough, the kids, you say it,
didn't come?
Never came.
Oh.
Well, because so you know this, and just advice. It's free, but part of that is that there are years where the kids are like, we got to come, we're going to play, we can play. And they're just 2 and 3 years after that, or just a year or two after that, we're going to go off with our friends, and we're going to go this weekend.
They're too busy.
And then you don't see them again. So it's kind of built for a window.
I will say that I have more guests come to visit me here in Arkansas than I did when I lived at the beach in California.
Are you serious? Do you have more friends?
People are really curious about the area, though. They want to see, and a lot of my friends like to be outdoors, and they like the hiking and the lakes and that. So
let's discuss this. And I know this is a wide-ranging discussion, and thank you for your patience, both of you, seriously. You're behind a gate. You have low crime. It has a level of exclusivity. You and I have both been to places that have exclusivity, and it's not that special. It's just exclusive, right? And this is pretty special.
Yes.
I mean, like I was saying, it dawned on me when we were sitting in there. I thought a lot of people might say, well, how do I get to, how much are the dues to, you just pay the regular POA dues and you get access to all these things, right?
Yes, correct.
All these things, except, tell the nice people.
Are we talking Diamante?
We're talking Diamante.
Okay.
There's a country club inside the country club.
Yes, there is. And it's really, in my opinion, it's a great value if you're going to be social and play golf several times a week and eat and enjoy all the activities. But if you're not going to use it, then it's not as much of a good value for you.
When we were walking this one, I was telling Diana, when I got here, 99, 2000, something like that, they actually had a $5,000 transfer fee on all the Diamante properties. But that was back when they were part of Club Corp. And then they broke off and went independent, right? So
I believe so. Yeah, I believe it's member owned.
And which is, what is it, $650 a month or whatever above? And
it's closer to $9.
Really, is it? Okay.
But really, I mean, if you lived in California and belonged to a country club, that's what you're used to.
What's the buy-in? Is there a buy-in for Diamante?
Yeah, I believe right now, it's around $7,500 right now. And then there are transfer fees and that kind of thing. It'll probably cost you about $10,000.
we were driving we did a show from Little Rock to Petit Jean, and we drove past Chenal, the really nice end of Little Rock. Bill Clinton plays golf out there, blah, 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 right? And if I'm not mistaken, and this has been 10 years ago, I had a friend, an attorney, who was a member there, and he said the membership was $50,000 and then $2,000 or $3,000 a month.
Yeah.
But, they give you a food allowance, and they give you, but I can't eat that much food, people. I don't know about y'all. We're not big people, you
That's
and me.
exactly, and that's a nice thing about Diamante is they don't have a food and beverage minimum.
Really?
So you can, you're not required to spend a certain amount of money.
Well, and once again, 5 Mile Highview. It's a country club inside of Hot Springs Village.
Yes.
It's not gated per se, but it's exclusive. And they have their own pickleball court, tennis courts, swimming pool.
Outdoor pool.
It's really nice. They have their own driving
It's very
range.
nice. It's lovely.
And we talked about super premiums. They have golf cart paths that are concrete. They've got great grass. It's beautiful. It's really, really beautiful. And are you have a problem moving homes in there, or is it okay?
It depends on the home.
And the right buyer.
The right buyer. I had one last year selling 36 hours. I had another one that stayed on the market about a year.
36 hours. What was the price roughly?
Let's see. I think that one was 700,
Really?
650, 700.
Close to the clubhouse, wasn't it?
It was, and it was right on a green, beautiful view, and it sold actually over asking.
Really?
And multiple offers. So.
Wow.
You never know.
You never know, and part of that is the range and the over offer. My opinion, homes across from the clubhouse sell differently than homes way on the back side of the back nine or the front nine or whatever. They're more connected to the clubhouse, right?
Yeah.
So that's why one of those reasons. That's why I was asking if it was close to the clubhouse.
Yeah, it definitely was.
Break. We're running out of battery anyway.
Okay.
501-617-9747. Whether you're buying, selling, or just considering. Oh, we don't need a realtor yet. Yes, you do. Don't delay. Call Janae. 501-617-9747.
Hot Springs Village Venues is brought to you by KVRE at 92.9 and streaming worldwide on iHeartRadio. KVRE is your family-owned local hometown radio station, so be sure and tune in for live local programming, news, sports, and information every day at 92.9. HSV Radio. HSV Radio is heard every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. or streaming on any of the major platforms. Hot Springs Village Radio is an eclectic mix of music, motivation, great music history, and Saturday morning fun. Join us every Saturday morning at 9 a.m., 92.9. And brought to you by the Hot Springs Village Voice, Hot Springs Village only newspaper, also serving all of Saline and Garland County. Your local newspaper for local events. No one else has more local news than the Hot Springs Village Voice about the Hot Springs Village area. Sign up today at hsvvoice.com or call 501-623-6397. Again, that's 501-623-6397. Located at 3576 North Highway 7 in Hot Springs Village, Arkansas, just in front of Walmart. Brought to you by Gotta Go Vacations. www.gottagovacations.com. Troy Woods and Patrick Cunningham at 501-204-4805 can help you with any of your travel needs. Patrick and Troy have been airline stewards for decades, and their experience and their travel can serve you well. GottaGoVacations.com, again, that's GottaGoVacations.com, can help you book the perfect tour for you, whether it's a riverboat cruise up the Mississippi or the Rhine. These guys are who you need to call. 501-204-4805. Troy or Patrick, 501-204-4805. GottaGoVacations.com. D&D Village Properties. Hot Springs Village only short-term rental with over 2,100 five-star reviews. All properties are lakefront. They include complimentary kayaks, hot tub, pet-friendly, and a stunning view of the lake. Visit DD Village Prop today for your vacation getaway.